The First Mage, Part 1. Long before magic existed, the world was by four great powers: fire, water, earth, and air. These elements shaped every kingdom, every village, and every family. People believed the four elements were the gifts of nature itself, and every child was born with one of them. Fire users controlled flames and heat. Water users commanded rivers, rain, and ice. Earth users shaped stone, metal, and mountains. Air users mastered wind, storms, and the skies. Together, the four elements kept the world in perfect balance. To ensure every child learned to control their gift, the rulers of the kingdoms built the magnificent elemental school at the center of the world. It was the greatest academy ever created, where children from every kingdom gathered at the age of 12. There, an ancient magical relic known as the selection crystal determined which element lived within each student. The crystal had never failed. Whenever a child placed a hand upon it, brilliant light burst from its surface, revealing the element that belonged to them. Those chosen by fire entered the fire division. Those blessed by water joined the water division. Earth users entered the earth division, and air users became part of the air division. It had worked this way for thousands of years. Among the children arriving that year was a quiet boy named Kael. Unlike the others, Kael had never shown even the smallest sign of elemental power. His friends had all awakened their abilities years earlier. Some could light candles with a snap of their fingers. Others could summon drops of water, lift stones, or create playful gusts of wind. Kael could do none of these things. His parents hoped his power would simply awaken later than everyone else's, but as the years passed, nothing changed. Even so, Kael refused to lose hope. He believed the selection crystal would reveal the truth. The day of the ceremony finally arrived. Hundreds of students filled the grand hall while their families watched from towering balconies. One after another, children stepped forward to touch the crystal. Every time, the hall erupted with brilliant colors. Crimson flames danced around fire students. Blue water circled the water users. Brown stone rose beneath the earth students, while white winds surrounded those chosen by air. Cheers echoed through the enormous hall as each child found their place. Finally, Kael's name was called. The hall grew quiet as he walked toward the crystal. He placed both hands upon its glowing surface and waited. Nothing happened. The light inside the crystal vanished. The masters exchanged confused glances. They had never seen the crystal remain silent before. Believing something had gone wrong, they asked Kael to try again. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and focused with all his strength. Still nothing. The headmaster ordered another sacred relic to be brought into the hall. It, too, failed to detect any element within Kael. One by one, every ancient testing method produced the same impossible result. Kael possessed no elemental power. Shock swept through the hall. Parents whispered to one another while students stared in disbelief. That's impossible. Everyone has an element. Maybe he's cursed. Soon the whispers became laughter. Students mocked him as he stood frozen before the crystal. Some called him useless. Others said nature itself had rejected him. Kael lowered his head, unable to answer. Although the headmaster allowed him to remain at the academy, he was forbidden from joining any elemental division. Every day he watched the other students train while he sat alone in the library or cleaned classrooms to earn his place. The loneliness hurt, but Kael refused to surrender. If he could not master an element, he would master knowledge instead. While others practiced combat, Kael read every book he could find. He studied ancient scrolls, forgotten journals, and legends written thousands of years earlier. He observed every lesson from a distance and carefully recorded everything he learned. Years passed, and although he never gained elemental power, his understanding of the four elements became greater than that of many experienced masters. One evening, while comparing old records, Kael noticed a strange pattern. Fire users became strongest beneath the blazing midday sun. Water users reached their greatest power during the brightest full moon. Earth users gained strength while standing upon mountains, caves, and ancient stone. Air users grew far more powerful during violent storms and powerful winds. Every element depended upon nature for its greatest strength. The discovery fascinated him. If every element draws power from a source, Kael wondered, could there be a power beyond the elements? A power created by combining every source together? No scholar had ever suggested such a thing. The ancient books claimed the four elements could never truly become one. Yet none of them explained why. Kael decided to discover the answer himself. After leaving the elemental school, he began an incredible journey across the world. He climbed the tallest mountains, risking his life to collect sacred stones filled with Earth's oldest energy. He traveled into the heart of terrifying storms, capturing pure wind inside enchanted crystal vessels. During the brightest full moon, he gathered moonlight using a silver bowl engraved with ancient runes. Finally, he waited beneath the hottest summer sun and stored its radiant energy inside a golden sphere he had built with his own hands. Months later, Kael reached a forgotten valley hidden between towering cliffs. Ancient ruins surrounded the area, and mysterious symbols covered the cracked stones beneath his feet. According to the oldest legends, this valley had once been the meeting place of nature's first guardians. Believing it was the perfect location, Kael arranged the four sacred sources inside a giant circle of weathered stone. The mountain stone rested to the north. The storm crystal stood to the east. The moonlight vessel was placed to the west, while the golden sphere containing sunlight waited in the south. Ancient stories spoke of a mysterious force known only as magic, but every scholar believed it was merely a myth. Kael cared little for legends. He wanted only to understand the truth hidden within nature. As dawn broke over the valley, the first rays of sunlight reached the center of the stone circle. For several moments, nothing happened. Then the four energies awakened. Light erupted into the sky with unimaginable force. Mountains shook. Rivers surged. Storm clouds swirled across the heavens as a wave of energy spread across the entire world. Kael shielded his eyes while the ancient ruins blazed brighter than the sun itself. When the light finally faded, he slowly lowered his hands. A strange warmth flowed through his body. For the first time in his life, he could feel power.